अस्सलामुअलैकुम व्यूअर्स। उम्मीद है आप रात के इस पहर तो ज़्यादातर ऑडियंस सोई हुई है पाकिस्तान में, लेकिन जो फॉरेन कंट्रीज़ हैं, फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल इंडिया में लोग व्यूअरशिप है मेरी इंडिया के अंदर, इंडियन ऑडियंस कैन अवेल द अपॉर्चुनिटी ऑफ दिस live presentation and some of the audience from UAE as well, Saudi Arabia, UAE, America, England. That audience can participate in this live session. One of the most important thing which I want to share with my audience is a very interesting incident. Actually, not interesting, very pain creating in your heart, right? It can create pain in your heart if you are a person having civic values, having sensitive heart. You can feel panic after listening this story. uh, there is a birth service. Let me begin it with the characters and the objects and the companies and all whatever is included in it. I can quote that here with the real names, but you know that the situation for journalists, actually, I'm not a journalist, I'm a teacher, but the situation for journalists actually is not that good in an entire world perhaps, but especially in Pakistan it is not good. So let me be careful with that great care. Let me just mold that name a bit. People in Pakistan can easily understand what am I talking about. So I'm talking about Kaiways. Kaiways, a bus service here in Pakistan. Kaiways, right? Kaiways is a bus service in Pakistan, and something painful happened there just after Eid ul Adha. Eid ul Adha is an event, is a second biggest Islamic event that is celebrated around the globe. So that actually it was being celebrated this year. And on the fourth day, something strange has happened, and the bus service that is called Kaiways. Actually, this incident, which I came across some of the eyewitnesses, I came across them. I incidentally or accidentally, I was there when one person, one woman, with having a girl with her, was sharing to another woman, and I was actually standing nearby. Uh, I visited that place. It's a public place, a shop, and I was about to buy something from there, and I saw a woman with a little girl of maybe 12, 14 years or 10, 12 years. 12, 14 is appropriate. They both were standing over there. Those that women and the girl, they were standing, right? And the other woman who was standing there, this woman actually was sharing the incident just as happened before her when she was traveling from Lahore to Rawalpindi, perhaps third day or the fourth day of Eid ul Azha, the Eid Qurban, right? The Muslim rituals, Islamic ritual, or a celebration, a day specified for that in the remembrance of Prophet Abraham, His sacrifice is recalled in the way people give the sacrifices of their animals. So that was the day being celebrated in Pakistan, and it was its fourth day, perhaps third day or fourth day. Something strange has happened on the bus service that is named as Kaiways. Remember that I am taking the name slightly different because of the safety measures. What that what has happened in that on that day in that bus which was traveling from Lahore to Rawalpindi? What is the scenario inside? Let me tell you what is the scenario inside. Actually, I've tried to contact few journalists here in Pakistan, but I could not manage to convey this entire message to them so that it could spread and the responsible security measures could be taken or the remedy could be done. But the so strange incident, so painful incident that has happened, I would like viewers that you share this with your acquaintances so that the people, the criminals who took part in it, should be brought to justice, must be brought to justice. So, what has happened? Kaivis bus, which is traveling right from Lahore to Rawalpindi, there were probably 20 male passengers and 4 female passengers. Among those 4 female passengers, one woman which was uh, having a strange appearance, slightly strange, slightly inappropriate dress, corresponding or in accordance with the cultural values of the country, or maybe not, because the women who was actually sharing this incident with the other women narrated or stated that her dressings showing her character. The character was not good of one out of those 4 women, who were present in the bus. And actually, this whole incident revolves around her character, her entire character, which actually was shown in that particular time span. What has happened? A person, a male, with his 14 years, 13, 14 years, 12 to 14 years old boy, and a little girl, smaller than that boy, maybe a 5, 6 years. She was traveling. This family, father, 14 years, 12 to 14 years boy, 5 to 6 years girl, daughter, they all are traveling also in the bus. So when they were close to Rawalpindi, the toll plaza where they exit the motorway and they enter the city, close to that motorway area, coming from Lahore to Rawalpindi, close to motorway area, what has happened? That boy and the girl were, quite calm situation was, all calm situation was there in the bus. But suddenly something has happened. The girl was, the little girl, 5 to 6 years old girl, moving her legs around, and suddenly her shoe was stuck in the seat where this woman, whose character was objectionable, whose dressing was objectionable, was sitting on that seat. In those 2 seats, uh, the girl of 5 to 6 years old was moving her legs, and her shoe stuck in those seats. The boy, his brother, pulled that shoe out of those seats, from the pair of seats. It was stuck between them, and he just pulled it. What happened then? Right after that moment, that woman which was dressed inappropriately, according to this woman who's narrating this incident, okay, she started shouting, started bragging, started yelling that this boy, who was 12 to 14 years old boy, misbehaved, touched me in an appropriate way. I am gonna make him learn that lesson which will go with him for whole of his life. I'm going to, she shouted, yelled, actually abused. Her language was also abusive towards that boy. She was getting out of control, so much emotional, so much aggressive, annoyed, and everybody around started looking at her, that what happened to her. And the people around her later on uh, appeared as a witness that nothing wrong was done by the boy. The boy just pulled the shoe of her sister, of his sister, which was stuck between the two seats. He pulled that shoe. Only this was done by the boy. The woman was actually blaming him for nothing, for whatever. He hasn't done anything wrong, but the woman was blaming him. More and more people got involved, tried to settle the women, tried to tell her that this is a small age boy. He doesn't know perhaps such things. He hasn't done anything. But the woman was getting so annoyed, so angry, so aggressive that she was saying like that, by God, or whatever the situation, I'm gonna make him learn that lesson which he will keep in mind for till his death. I'm gonna make him learn that lesson. She was actually threatening the boy. People around him and the bus hostess and the driver himself tried to calm. Driver actually forced the bus hostess to go to the women and to try to calm her. But this attempt was failed. This could not be done. And how the incident proceeds. Look, according to this woman who is narrating to the other women, and I'm standing nearby on a shop and I'm listening, because this incident was getting kind of a curiosity was increasing. My own curiosity was increasing, and I was getting closer and wanting to listen. And I tried to listen, and she was narrating that. What happened next? That women, now they are getting closer to 26 number, a place, a place which is close to Rawalpindi. Just when one gets exit from the motorway and travels for 30 to 25 to 30 minutes, he can reach to a place called 26 number. Uh, Now the bus was close to 26 number area, which is a stop, second stop for buses there in Rawalpindi. And now the bus is close to 26 number area. The woman who was getting aggressive and was creating mess, she called some of the scoundrels, some of his gang members. I would like to call that gang. That's my own finding, that this may be a gang, which I will later on tell you that what suspectedly what this gang uh, tried to achieve, tried to do. But actually, that gang failed later on. But whatever they have done was enough bad to be condemned, to put them in jail, to punish them, to bring them in to justice. So what happened next? The bus was close to 26 number area. Viewers, I would like to request you to please subscribe the channel, hit the like button. Please, I'm getting emotional because this is the incident which was happened, and it has happened close to Eid ul Adha, the Eid Qurban. It was nearly 3 to 4 months back, and the pain in my heart is still fresh, and I can feel that pain right now too when I was listening. And that the climax is ahead. Stay here, stay close, stick around so that you can listen that where the climax is. And the women is narrating to the other women, I'm standing in that shop also trying to buy something, or went there to buy something, and I'm listening the conversation of these two women, and one woman is narrating the incident to the other women, and I'm the listener. And she said that after getting closer, when getting closer to 26 number area, the women called as gang members. They were 5 to 6 men, adults, and this is 12 to 14 years boy whose father is also here, whose family is also here, a father of 40 to 45 years age, and a smaller daughter, a smaller sister actually of that boy of 5 to 6 years. You can remember the characters here. Father of 40 to 45 years, son 12 to 14 years, daughter 5 to 6 years. They are the victims. And the woman is getting aggressive, called his gang members. They are 5 to 6 men, adults, equipped with weapons, strangely and dangerously and unlawfully. They are they are equipped with weapons, perhaps the gun, perhaps the pistol they may have, or it was observed by the people around who were there, observing the incident, witnessing the incident happening before them. They said that pistol or the gun, these people, these 5 to 6 gang members, whose actually gang member is this woman, one of those was equipped with a gun, with a pistol, and they came. They forcefully entered the bus. The driver stood outside, didn't open the door, and tried to stop them. He said that we people are here, we can scold that boy, we can handle the situation, we can calm the women. You stay out, you don't have any right to enter the bus. But they entered the bus. Viewers, they entered the bus, forcefully entered the bus. And what they did after that, they asked to send the boy out. They said to the rest of the people that you are our brothers. Look at the language they used for the people, to keep them out of their performance, whatever they were wanting to give over there, whatever they were wanting to achieve over there. They wanted people not to gather around, now to come closer, not to participate in that, and let them do whatever the wrong they were trying to do over there. No one should interrupt them. And what they did, they when the people did not send the boy outside, they entered the bus. They pulled the boy and asked him to move out from the bus, get out of here. And when the boy was just walking, they were actually pushing him. A little boy of 12 to 14 years. Viewers, you know that among those who are married, you people can think that 12 to 14 years boy hard, what kind of the pressure can he handle? The 5 to 6 gang members pressurized that boy a lot, forced him, pushed him, hit him in the head, slapped him when he was just about to step out on the ground, step out of the bus, and wanted to place his foot on the ground. Just before that, one of that criminal kicked him and he fell on the ground. Viewers, are you listening? Are you observing what is happening here? This is Pakistan. This is our rules and regulation here in this country. Everybody, a powerful one, is allowed to do this. No one can ask him. No one can stop him. May Allah keep us all safe from all these criminals. They just, one of the boy, the criminal, has hit him in his back or somewhere. He fell on the ground. Then these all 6 gang members went out and they started pushing that boy, started scolding, started threatening, started slapping. They have beaten that boy in an extremely cruel way. Viewers, they've almost killed that boy. They've beaten him. 6 men, adults, beating 12 to 14 years boy. Could you believe? And this was happened. I am gonna strengthen my stance here. The truthfulness of the story. The story is true. I am going to prove it later on. Stay here. I'll give you the evidence also. One evidence is this: the woman who is actually traveling with her daughter back from Lahore to Rawalpindi. She's narrating to the other women, and I'm listening. There's one witness, and I'm gonna present second witness also. And I would like that if this video propagates, spreads, and some authorities listen to it, who are responsible and who think that they are answerable to Allah also, they, on the day of judgment, they will be brought to justice there. That in your reign and your authority, when you were using your authority, you were sitting in the office, you were enjoying your authority, you were enjoying the salary and else perks you were getting from there, and you were responsible for all this, and you didn't fulfill your responsibility. Somebody who thinks that he's answerable to Allah Almighty can investigate this also. If this is wrong, I'll apologize. I'm supposed, I'm not taking anyone's name. I didn't take anyone's the bus service which I said Kaiways. Go there. Go to 26 number area. Inquire Kaiways office. Inquire there that did this incident happen? And it has happened. Let me present the other evidence also in the later part of the video. Stay here. I'm gonna tell you that what happened next. The boy was running around to protect him. He was badly, cruelly beaten by those 6 gang members. 12 to 14 years old boy was being beaten on the road of 26 number. But what happened before, just before they were beating him, what happened just before? The driver of the bus called 15, a police service here, and police came when they were almost killing the boy. Some of the gang members forced others, yelled. He said that, kill him, don't leave him, don't spare him. and kill him. But fortunately, one of the uh, member, uh, member of the society, the honorable member of the society, KP society, our Pathan brother, came forward, challenged them that now I'm here. He was part of that bus crew, you can say that, not the bus crew, but part of the passenger group which was traveling from the Lahore to Rawalpindi. He was there. Every passenger tried to protect the boy, but that six-member gang did not take their influence, did not stop, hit the boy, beat the boy badly. Unfortunately, this was happened. Six adult men beating one young little boy of 12 to 14 years. How painful can it be? Before his father, before 5 to 6 years old, his sister. Can you feel the pain? My audience, can you feel the pain? Can anybody who is sitting in these offices and enjoying the perks from the taxes of the community, Pakistani community, is giving them, and they are enjoying those perks, and they are actually responsible. And one day, inshallah, all Muslims know, they have a strong belief that Allah Almighty is going to bring them bring them to justice. Now I'm telling you what happened next. The boy, the man who was from KP society, Pathan brother, challenged them. Now you can touch hand to the boy. Actually, they enough have beaten, but he came across, stood between those gang members, threatened them, challenged them, and tried to protect the family, tried to, and he and the driver, the positive role playing driver, and this man, they both uh, covered the family, took them to the Kaiway's office, and made them sit over there. And meanwhile, police came when they were beating the boy. Police came, the 1-5, the police mobile came around, and they have run away. The gang members run away. They started running away. They ran away. And viewers, did police investigated this matter? Perhaps never. Does anybody in the society thinks that it is cruelty and the criminals must be brought in justice? Anybody is raising voice? We people, we may be a dead society, unfortunately, are not raising our voice. But people around that boy and that family and the passenger group were raising their voice. And one of that Pathan brother saved the family. And then police came, and what happened next? No one knows. And let me share another witness with you. Uh, incidentally, incidentally, close to that means fourth day of the Eid, maybe fifth day of the Eid, third and fourth day incident happened. Fifth day or sixth day, perhaps, I visited nearby hospital, bigger hospital in Rawalpindi, the probably the biggest hospital, where my sister was under treatment. And I went there and I had to donate the blood. I was on that patient bed, you can say, or the bed of that blood bank. I was laying on that bed, and the blood was being filled, going out of my body, filling the bag. Adjacent to my bed was another bed, and a boy, and a boy of 30, boy or man of 30 to 35 years was laying on that bed. And I started sharing this incident to my cousin who was standing nearby me. I was laying. My cousin is standing nearby. And another person, third person, is on the bed adjacent to mine. And he's also there to donate blood. He's laying. I'm laying. I'm sharing this incident, what I have listened from that woman last night. I was sharing to my cousin. What happened? Viewers, a strange thing happened that when I was sharing the incident with my cousin, that man who was laying on the other bed, adjacent bed, started saying that I was in the bus and I witnessed that, and that woman did not do good to that child, did very, very, very bad to that boy after 12 to 14 years. May Allah make my this video viral, not that not so that I get money out of it, so that that boy, that family, that little girl 5 to 6 years old, whose brother was beaten by 6 gang members before him, must get justice. That man of 40 to 45 years, his son was being beaten by 5 to 6 gang members before him, and he couldn't do anything, without any error, without any mistake. Cruelty ruled there, and no one was able to stop that gang. Viewers, one of my doubt here, suspectedly, I'm saying that, suspectedly they were after that little girl 5 to 6 years old. They wanted to kidnap that girl. And unfortunately, if this is truth, they may have some other FIRs also against them. So justice system must awake, because when Allah Almighty stated in Holy Quran that Allah Almighty stated in Holy Quran that wrongdoers will be identified from their faces and will be caught from their hair and from their feet, and they will move around in the boiling water. And at another place, Allah Almighty stated in Holy Quran that when they will burn in the hellfire, they will feel thirsty. The thirst will encapsulate them, will control them, will, will, will almost kill them. At that moment, they will ask for water. They will be given boiling water, and they will drink that water like thirsty camels. Viewers, things are not straightforward. One has to stand against the cruelty, and this is the cruelty was done there. Infinite incidents of cruelty are done every day and every night and every hour and every moment. But if the society tries to nurture people, the children, the young ones, in a way that they go against it, they try to stop it, they must not be part of it, they must not be the doers, they must be the restrictors, the ones who will restrict. They will nurture, let's nurture our children and to build the future where no child, you know that, viewers, the painful stories, never ending painful stories of this society. One of the higher in the hierarchy higher person. I'm not taking the profession name. I'm not taking the profession name, which is not actually a proper way of communicating or presenting these facts before public. Not not taking anyone's name, but remember, and you are the witness, and whole public is the witness. One of the higher person in hierarchy, a person holding higher position in hierarchy and judicial system, at his home, a girl, a minor who was housemaid, was burnt by iron. This is happening in this society. And you think that your children will be safe here? If you're not going to train them to stand against this injustice, this cruelty, this heinous crimes against society. Anyway, viewers, this was all not mathematical, but was a burden on my head, on my shoulders, on my thoughts, on my brain. I wanted to share this so that they can be brought to justice. Those who commit such cruelty against humanity. One of the cruelty is this also. One of the teacher in Karachi, I read in the newspaper, committed suicide. Why? Why? He was a teacher for 15 to 20 years in a renowned chain of schools and colleges, probably the biggest in Pakistan, because it is backed by the biggest business group, the biggest group. And teachers committed suicide. Why? Police reports state were that he was actually, we all know that what teacher actually goes through: stress, intense working, and intense financial stress as well. Not the working stress, financial stress. Else things something was displeasing or of his displeasure happened at his home. A conflict of husband and wife happened, and he committed suicide with his children. So the society is story of this society is getting painful. My viewers, I'm just turning you back from this intense non-mathematical discussion to mathematical discussion. Do you allow me to solve a question? Please write in the comment box. Do you allow me to start solving a question? I hope you will, because you also love mathematics, because this is mathematical channel. I just have shared that an incident, which is interesting incident, painful incident, making emotional, making your heart cry. I have just shared that incident with you. And now here, I'm going to solve a question. So do you allow me? Do you allow me? Let us begin solving this question. It is d by dx of sine inverse of square root 1 minus x square is equal to. So what is it equal to? Out of all these options, so let us write those options. Options are easy to write, but correct answer is slightly hard to find. If you are the person of great math concepts, strong math concepts, then it can be a straightforward for you. Otherwise, can be challenging. Let us try some some techniques. Let us apply some of the uh, ways to crack it, some of the techniques to crack it. So let us do. Actually, this all is, let me just adjust this a little. Okay, so how can we solve it? One method is that if you know sine inverse derivative form, if you know the general form, then this can be done using that. Otherwise, we can, if we substitute this, if we call it cos y, uh, let me do, right? Let x be cos y. Let x be cos y, right? Then x square is what? Cos square y. Then if we write minus sign here, I'm allowed to write minus sign here as well, right? Then if I write 1 here, means it is addition of 1 on left side, addition of 1 on right side can also be done. Let me just write it like this. Okay, I'm just repeating this step. How can I call this x as cos y. Then I can do this, squaring this, squaring this, squaring cos also. So what does it become? Okay, it's just taking time. It has to get back quickly, inshallah. Viewers, this is mathematics. Actually, I hope that you will enjoy it. Here it is. I'm squaring both sides, right? It becomes x square and this becomes cos square. Still has to go back. Yeah, I'm squaring x, so it becomes x square, and this is cos square y. And now I put minus sign here. I'm allowed to put minus sign here also. Same thing done on the both sides of the equality sign. Then I'm adding 1 on this side, means writing 1 here, writing 1 here. So allowed. You know that 1 minus cos square is what? Sine square y. So can you see that? Can you witness this fact that 1 minus x square can be replaced by sine square y? So should I write? Now I'm gonna solve this, right? D by dx of sine inverse of 1 minus x square. Perhaps this kind of solution is in no one's mind. And 100 people, group of 100 people, right? I'm also sitting there. I can challenge that no one have this solution is in mind. So this is a unique kind of a solution which is in my mind. I'm going to present it to you. Sine inverse of what? Square root. You know that 1 minus x square is equal to 1 minus x square is equal to sine square. I can write sine square here. Should I write sine square? Then d by dx of sine inverse. What's going to happen? Sine inverse of, it is square root and square cancels and it becomes sine y. Right. Now this, I told you in the beginning that, viewers, I told you in the beginning that I'm just applying the technique. This cannot be successful, may not be successful, may be successful, but this is happening. You know that d by dx of sine inverse cancels sine, they get cancelled because inverse functions, they make identity functions, their composition actually, their application one another actually is composition, they make identity function, means they can be cancelled in other way. In other words, if you want to say, then dy by dx is found. You know that what y is? Can we find y from here? You will have to take this cos on that side then. Y is equal to what? What is that? If cos appears on left side, it becomes cos inverse of x And viewers, do you know that dy by dx? Can you write in place of y what? Cos inverse. Do you know that in place of y we can write cos inverse, right? Let me just recall the formula. You know that formula of cos inverse. What is that formula is? Cos inverse, the derivative of cos inverse, minus 1 by square root 1 minus x squared. Do you know that? What is the formula? Do you know? Please write in the comment box. So here is it is minus 1 by square root 1 minus x squared. I hope so this is correct. So let me just confirm it. Yes, 1 minus x squared. See that this great kind of solution is presented to you along with the big cruelty news today. Actually, we started our uh, lecture with that. Somebody has said here, Kiran Rodriguez. Rodriguez. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing the name wrong. She has said hi. Moon said hi. Hi, Moon. Hi, Chiron. Hi, how you people? How you doing? Do you enjoy mathematics? Thank you so much for joining our channel, writing in the comment section. You people are really great people around the globe because you love mathematics. Okay, another actually a question which I can see on the book which I'm taking these questions from. So let me present that another. I know that you're not gonna stop me doing so. If you are gonna stop me, please write in the live chat box. Ask me not to do that, or motivate me to do that. You can go in either way. Here is, you know that uh, I have to write this entire question. The function f is such that, you know that the information of f is that its derivative is 5 minus 2x squared, right? And P is a point, 3, 5 is a point on the curve y is equal to f of x. The graph of the function having a point what? 3, 5. Okay. X coordinate 3, y coordinate 5. It is being asked that find the slope of the normal at P. Okay, viewers, there is a problem here with my channel that these live telecasts are going successfully well, but the YouTube is unable to actually count how many dollars YouTube has to give me. And that actually is a big problem. Up till now, 5 to 6 days have been passed. YouTube could not calculate how much amount it has to give to me. So here, maybe the option minus 13, 1 by 13, plus 13, and minus 1 by 13. So let us look at, viewers. You know that slope of the tangent line. Can I write here slope of the tangent line? To f at P is this. Slope of the tangent line, I'm going to find slope of the tangent line. I'll call that m prime. Okay, it is slope of the tangent line. Slope of the tangent line at p. P gives us the value of x. See that it is 3. I can substitute it here in first derivative. First derivative evaluated at this abscissa value of p. P is 3, 5. So its x value is put in this function 5 minus 2 times 3 square. What does it give? 5 minus 2 into 3. 3 square means 9. 9 2 is 18. 18 minus, you know that 5 minus 18 is minus 30. This is slope of the tangent line. We know this fact. All mathematics students of grade 12 and higher know this fact that slope of normal line is m, slope represented by m, right? Slope or gradient, it is minus 1 by m prime. Is negative reciprocal of the slope of the tangent line. So tangent line slope is minus 13, right? M prime value is minus 13 is substituted here. So this becomes 1 by 13. So slope of normal line at P, remember, at P, it is essential to write, is 1 by 13. It's option B. Viewers, in these hours, late hours of night, you are enjoying mathematics. You are one of the greatest person living on this planet. Thank you so much for joining. Please hit the like button, subscribe button, and enjoy button. Thank you so much. Another derivative differentiation problem awaits us. Let us begin doing that. Viewers, if you can write in the live chat box, please write something that you appreciate mathematics, you love mathematics, mathematics is great, people who learn mathematics are great among the entire public of the world. They are the just people, they are the true people, they never deceive anyone, they never go uh, with anything which hurts other people. So you can write anything of that kind here so that people get motivated towards this subject. Actually, this makes you learn to stand with truth. Being truthfulness is the great value of the human being, and that great value is well learned by mathematics. Well, actually, no, well taught by mathematics. Mathematics teaches and actually uh, forcefully makes that part of your personality. All those values, your love, your affection with the truthfulness and with the kind behavior. You are kind with other people, so that is great value. And mathematics students, learners have this by default in them. That is why by default, because the mathematics that creates that value in them. So here is another problem which states that if you are genius, tell us the answer. That derivative of cot inverse of x is this. I'm the genius, I'll tell you. Claim this and come forward. Write in the live chat box, write the answer. Solve it on your paper, on your sheet, and claim and announce. You're the genius. We'll accept you as a genius. So, but the comment box is silent. No one is writing there anything. So the options given here, your agree the possible answers are 1 minus x square, D is 1 by 1 plus x square, C is 2 by 1 plus x square. Okay, viewers, I would like that if any of my pronunciation, the English language is obviously not my, I'm not the native speaker and I cannot speak like natives. Vocabulary is, you know, that very limited. And if you think that I'm speaking any word inappropriately, please write in the comment box. Let me correct myself. Allow me to correct myself. Allow me to learn it from you also. You are my audience and you are the greatest group of people on the globe because you are in my group who loves mathematics. We all together stand for mathematics, love mathematics, have an affection for mathematics, have a craze for mathematics. So this awaits your attention. Are you ready to crack it? Its derivative. If you know the formula, the formula for it is this one. You know that if I can write it here, d by dx of cot inverse, I'm sorry, I can write it straightforwardly, that particular which is required, cot inverse, right? It is cot inverse. So this device is actually performing slightly slow or very slow. And let me just fix it. Viewers, thank you so much. In these hours of the night, you are with us, learning mathematics, allowing us to show our affection with mathematics. You are showing your passion for mathematics, for learning mathematics, and to your passion to stand with truth. So I'll appreciate your this entire effort. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button, because in this video, one thing I could not tell you that this is oxygen for us. For me, this is oxygen. So don't stop the oxygen, because I can go to the other world. Don't send me there. I don't want to go. Please give me the oxygen, and the oxygen is subscriber button. Hit it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, so that I can get the oxygen, so that I can stay here in this world and keep presenting this great content for you, because you love mathematics. So look at it. It is cot inverse. After a while we are able to get it done, and now it will allow us to write here as got slightly very slow, though it has SSD working in it, but sometimes it gets slow. Perhaps some software conflict is in it that makes the device a slow performer. So here I wanted to write the cot inverse general formula of the differentiation. So what is that? Perhaps if you know, please mention it here. 1 by it is cot inverse, and it is minus 1 by 1 plus x square, right? This is the general form, right? But this is incomplete actually. Then we should have written d by dx of x, derivative with respect to the derivative of the value on which cot inverse applies. So look at it. So d by dx of cot inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square, how can it be differentiated? According to formula, whatever cot inverse applies will appear here in this entire structure, right? Appear here as square. So look at it. 1 by minus 1 by 1 plus square of this value here, 2x by 1 minus x square, right? And we know that derivative of the value on which cot inverse applies, so it is 2x by 1 minus x square. And we would like to crack it as quickly as possible. So see that it is squared, right? It is squared. So it is 1 minus x square whole square. This will appear here also. It is LCM taking rule, which works. And plus its square. Its square is what? I can write it like this so that one can understand that they are being squared and separately, and LCM is taken. And here what works here? What works here? Here quotient rule works. And what is that quotient rule of differentiation? Denominator function square. Denominator function square appears in the denominator. Denominator function is written first, then derivative of numerator function, which is 2x, minus numerator function, which is 2x, and derivative of denominator function, which is 1 minus x squared, right? This being done. Then I hope that I can just scroll up the page. See that this is at third place, this is at second. They can easily get cancelled, right? And this the product dot written in the middle. Now we can write this and this value in the denominator. See, it is the square of this value is 1 plus x4 minus 2x square plus what is this? 2x whole square will be 4x square. And you know that minus 1 appearing as product, so that minus 1, that minus sign can be managed in the beginning here. And this fraction, this will be the numerator of the fraction, right? This can be the numerator. 1 minus x squared. Derivative of 2x is 2. You know that derivative of 1 is 0 and minus x squared is minus 2x. So how can we proceed with it? This minus sign is with this entire fraction. And denominator, how the denominator transforms like 1 plus x4, and these two are both x square values. Their coefficients will get added, subtracted, they make plus 2x square. Actually subtraction will take place and the greater sign value appears. 4 minus 2 is 2x squared. So this is how. Now what is going on here? You know that 2, this minus will not participate at all. It is with the entire fraction. So it will be 2 minus 2x squared. This 2 gets distributed with both of them, and minus minus plus 4x squared, right? So how it attains its the final form? It can be written as whole square. What? A whole square of what? 1 plus x squared whole square. Can we write it? And then viewers, write in the comment section that you like the video. Hit the like button. Write that you like it a lot. You love the subject a lot. So see that these two are what? These two are x square values. Their coefficients get solved, and 2 minus what? It will become plus x 2x square, right? These two values have coefficients solved. They will make plus 2x square. And now what? Minus 2 is common. 1 plus x square. And what is here? 1 plus x square can be written twice like that. 1 plus x square, 1 plus x square. Can we write it? 1 plus x square, 1 plus x square. As it is square, so we can write it twice in the factorized form. This gets cancelled, and finally we could obtain the answer minus 2 by 1 plus x square. It is the answer. And see, what is the answer? What is the answer? Minus 2 by 1 plus x square. Minus 2 by 1 plus x square. Which option? Viewers, write in the chat box which is the answer. D is the answer. I think I can be quicker than you. Before you write, I've just selected the option. And it is being presented to you because you are the great person. Because you love mathematics more than anything. It can be true for me, but is it true for you? Thank you so much that you join me here in these late hours of the night. Thank you so much. Viewers, Until next time, Allah Hafiz and goodbye. And keep enjoying your uh, moments on this great planet. Allah Hafiz.